Is there groove in footwork? I've heard this question a bunch of times from my students. And the answer is yes and no. Majority of people who are rocking footwork are stiff and unrelaxed, they're tense. And in that case, the footwork steps are super mechanic and there's no groove at all. But my opinion is that great footwork has groove. My understanding of groove is that there's a connection between the dance and the music, and there's feeling involved. If there's no feeling, there might be a great connection, but it's mechanic, and it's not groovy, it's not funky. And like I learned from Mr. Wiggles, groove is what happens between cheek to cheek. Whatever happens in that part makes up the groove. And if you look at the best footwork on the planet, there's no question if it's groovy or not. There is groove involved. But this does require some level of mastery. For me, being able to have groove in your footwork starts from being able to be relaxed in your footwork. What I learned a lot from studying Bruce Lee's philosophy, including his book, Tao of Jeet Kune Do, check it out. It is crucial in fighting that you don't use any muscles that are not required, that are not mandatory in order to make that fight happen. So to have an effective punch, you only use the muscles that are required, as little time as necessary and needed in order to make it explosive and powerful. Same in footwork. And I've noticed poppers use the same technique as well. You can't pop your muscles if they're already tense, but if you relax first, that's when the hit really happens. So let's apply this into footwork context. You can't be groovy in your footwork if you're tense. That's not gonna work. Besides making your dance look more natural and relaxed, it's gonna also make your dancing a lot more untiring. And if you don't use strength when it's not needed, you save a ton of energy. That makes your dancing, your footwork a lot more economic, and does miracles for your stamina too. And once your body is relaxed, it makes it possible to react in a blink of an eye. With no relaxation, there's no groove in footwork. So the next session that you rock, concentrate on this aspect. Relax the muscles that you don't use. And hopefully you notice that connecting to the music will be easier. And soon your footwork will be effortless, groovy, and funky. And next up is an example about what I mean by all this. Peace.